balls. Yes. I tried to change the lighting, and the light bulb came apart. Uh, oh yeah, potato.
You were right. I was wrong. I apologize.
Wasn't I supposed to hear a song? Oh, no kidding. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to Fladge Rants Live. What's the topic today? The Macarena? Machinations. Machination is a plot or a scheme. Other synonyms include collusion, conspiracy, and isn't that convenient that we're including conspiracies on our conspiracy flashcast?
Yes!
Oh my goodness. I wanted to start with a poetry reading, and my tablet just crapped out.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have just memorized it. Oh my God. That's that's just wonderful. I I can hear you. Okay. All right, let's go to the dollar bill. Um, I'm told that Brady can't be heard. Um, Novus Ordo Seclorum means new order of the ages. So I kind of want to talk about the New World Order, and Dror sent me a fantastic video of Hollywood Hogan talking all about the New World Order. Interesting thing here is these secret societies have always allegedly been trying to build towards a global government, and I know the Illuminati and all these brotherhoods that meet in secret private meetings have to look at it internationally. Like, they have to be multilingual, they have to be based out of several countries. I just talked about the Rothschild empire starting in major cities, all of the major cities in civilization. And that's a key, it's an integral part of global domination. If that is their goal, I just don't see why one global government would be advantageous. I fail to see it. Also, I'm having trouble understanding what kind of a person plans for something beyond their lifetime. Planning 200-300 years out, unless A, they live that long, or B, aren't human, or C, okay, so if they are human, I think human nature tells us we want our progeny to benefit. So you're trying to give your offspring a leg up. So I know a lot of the elite wealthy do set up trust funds for their children, their children's children. They try to when someone finds a way to generate a lot of income, they try to save for their grandchildren and their grandchildren's children, and et cetera, and so on, so that people in your bloodline get a leg up if you're able to be that successful. That's the only planning that I've seen people accomplish beyond their lifetime. I mean, if you're I don't know, inventors. Let's go with the inventor slant. Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb. He did revolutionize how it was made. He made it cheaper to mass produce. Now, like I said, one of the synonyms for machination is a collusion. In an oligarchy, not an oligarchy, but an oligopoly. Now, let's back up. An oligopoly is a market that is so difficult to enter that it's got limited competition. So, Coke and Pepsi spring to mind. McDonald's, Burger King springs to mind. In the early light bulb era, there were very few players in this. So these rivals got together and said, let's produce them so that they're cheap to manufacture, don't last long, so they have to buy more, and we charge this much. And that's called collusion. And if rivals are colluding, that's called a cartel. And they the cool thing about a cartel is it's self-correcting, because if they stab each other in the back, that means more profit for them. So if they break the deal, they benefit. So it's set up to fail. So that's kind of nice. OPEC. If you're not familiar with their work, it's an acronym, OPEC. It is a cartel of the 5 top producing oil countries in the world. 80% of the world's oil is exported from these 5 countries. And OPEC is a cartel. They collude to agree to sell only so many barrels, and they agree on a price, and they are rivals. So once again, it benefits them to undercut the other guys and sell more oil than they agreed to. So that causes, well, warfare. Now, let's go Skull and Bones. That's a secret society at Yale. Did you know that W was a Skull and Bones member? Probably did. His opponent in the 2000 election, John Kerry, was also a member. So no matter who we voted for in the 2000 election, we were going to get a Skull and Bones member. The Ancient Order of the Rosicrucians in Vienna included Newton. They practiced alchemy, and they were seeking out immortality. And these groups are exclusive. They don't like to allow the riffraff in. I don't know if I'd be invited or welcome. But here's the inclusion paradox. I like to throw a paradox in every once in a while. The inclusion paradox is simply, we're all the same, so we should all be included, but we're all uniquely different, so we should not. It's kind of an interesting twist on things. I had more I still have tons more about New World Order, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. So Brady still doesn't have sound? Um, George is being a goofball. He's on mute. Oh. Hit it. Do it. He's being quiet on purpose. He's just joking. No.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, there he is.
I know. No, it's going to be bad timing.
Dog doing? What the dog doing?
My comment on the New World Order is, listen here, brother.
Yes.
Nah. Nobody needs to see me. You can see men. Listen here, brother.
What the dog doing?
I don't know. Peanut butter shirt. Are you trying to use your dog to get more views? We can just repeat what Brady's saying live. So Brady said, he was playing with a dildo earlier and said something about losing it.
Shit, his
up
fucking
at work or
cocksucker,
something. I believe
motherfucker.
that's what he just said.
That's not what he said.
That's not what he said. That's what I heard.
That is adorable. Okay.
It is
I'm
adorable.
not going to repeat what Brady's saying, but did you know about OPEC? The cartel, the collusion?
It must have been a woman, and I don't listen to women yelling. I tell them to shut up.
Oligopoly? It's oligopoly, isn't it? Oligopoly.
Oligarch? Oligarchy?
Same root of the prefix. But that's my show notes. We're done here.
Oh. Plots. Schemes? All right.
Hopefully
ASB.
Oh, here's my poetry reading. Are you ready? Jazz and AWOL, that's our team. Step inside the party, disrupt the whole scene. When it comes to beats, well, I'm a fiend. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Well, I gotta keep it going full steam. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean. Well, on the tough guy style, I'm not too keen. Trying to change the world.
Like it's a fucking nursery rhyme. Like, what the fuck is that?
Mario C likes to keep it clean. Gonna shine like a sunbeam. Keep on rapping, cause that's my dream. Thank Mo D for sticking to the theme. Now, when it comes to envy, y'all is green. Jealous of the rhyme and the rhyme routine. Another dimension, new galaxy, intergalactic, planetary. Thank you.
Yeah, so a lot. I said that earlier. That is so terribly written.
Yeah, but so
extremely well
performed.
Yeah.
They're good. I love the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, no, they're amazing. Well, they were.
Why aren't they now?
Because one of them's dead.
Oh, are they?
Mike D.
But doesn't his energy live forever? Oh, breaking news! This just in.
I mean, yeah, it does. His energy does live forever.
Somebody's
He's constantly fighting for his right to have his electricity continue on, and his bodily remains go towards different means of nourishment and whatnot to the soil.
I've got more about W besides Skull and Bones. Remember when he was sitting in the little tiny children's classroom, November 11th, 2001,
when the fake planes
and some stuffed shirt whispers in his ear, and he responds like he's ordering his lunch.
Glad to hear it.
But okay. Why was he so criticized for that? I don't think that he's in front of a bunch of children. What do you want him to do? Get out, run out of the room. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna go there quick. I'm gonna save the day if I don't get there. It's like no, he's not. I don't care how much he's gonna get out there and go get it. Fuck if they would have had he.
The buildings fell like controlled demolition. Being number two, the president of the United States responded like he knew that already knew what they were going to tell him. Yeah.
I don't know. The whole JFK thing is like, but that's a huge thing. Thousands of people died. There was just one dude that died with the JFK thing that they killed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thousands of people.
Thousands, yeah.
No slaughter has been as bad since hummus. Since the hummus. Claudine Gay and her hummus crew.
If you criticize the narrative, you sound crazy. Like you're talking about an alien abduction. They intentionally muddy the waters. I hate to say it, but Alex Jones muddies the waters. I hate to say it even more, but Fladge Rants Live muddies the waters.
Muddy Waters muddies the water.
Thank you for that. I'm just trying to turn the crank and see how much stuff we can sift out of everything that's being said. See if we can find at least one kernel of truth in all of this. I don't even think there's anything we can do about it. I would just like to know what's going on. I don't claim to know what's going on, but I would like to learn more. And everything I find out, I will tell you on this podcast. But like I said, even I'm muddying the waters. I'm not sure if it's aliens in control. I'm not sure if it's the rich and powerful elite. I don't know. I don't know what the agenda is. I don't know what the point is. And like I said earlier, what good does one global government do? I remember, what was it, 84? Ronald Reagan comes up with Star Wars. Fake program. But it would unify the citizens of Earth if we had a common enemy. Fast forward to the Trump era of Space Force, just as fake, doesn't exist, same deal.
What do you? Fake, same deal. What are you talking about?
It would unify Earth if there was
Space
a
Force?
common threat.
You're shitting on Space Force?
And
I
Star
was
Wars.
I was just at a museum that had a lot of cool space shit.
The NASA museum. How was that?
That was the coolest shit, dude. They had full fucking shit that been to space. They had the fucking lunar module from freaking Apollo 16. They had a fucking dude. I was afraid to walk underneath it because it's so fucking huge. Like it's incredible.
Did they let you fly it to the moon and back?
Yeah, they did. No, but they had shit that went around the moon and back. So the Buzz Aldrin Museum in Lima, Ohio, where my homeless man story, especially.
Yeah.
Of that guy.
Man, I want to say it's Lima, but I don't know.
I know. You call it Lima because it sounds more ghetto because Lima has got some unique people in it. All of Ohio does, but Lima especially. We ran into a multitude of unique characters that night. But Lima, Ohio, Buzz Aldrin, or Neil Armstrong Museum. It's good, but that compared to this was like 100 times better. 100 times better. They had
Really?
they had the whole fucking. They had the what was it the original space station? What the fuck was it? It was on loan, but
the only reason I know you're in a different city.
They had the actual Skylab there.
The only reason I know that you're in a different city is your backdrop is different. You're red.
Alabama.
It's fake. He's in the same
Alabama.
basement. It's just a fake backdrop.
Alabama.
We can't hear you.
No, we can't. I fixed it. I just didn't want to tell you guys to see how it worked out.
Oh, okay.
I made a newspaper Skylab safety hat when I was a kid to protect me
Where's your foil hat?
when it fell
I
down.
have foil with me, and I forgot to make a hat. I just got back from the bar.
Any other questions?
Oh, no. No,
you gay?
you're good.
All right.
Oh, are you gay?
Do you need one? That's what
I can go get foil.
point. So you had mentioned, you zipped right past it. You said you don't know what the conspiracy is for, what the agenda
Oh,
is.
that's wrong.
Do you recall?
I like
saying
that one.
Pretty.
I'm a big boy now.
Keep talking.
Are those
Oh, what the
posted on
fuck is
the?
that?
Are those posted on the shared? I think I can post them.
No, these just went to my mom and my girlfriend. Oh, look, that was what I said. Oh, there's my mom right there speaking to the bitch. What are the ads?
Wow.
Yeah, here you cunt. Fucking cunt.
Yikes.
Look at that. That's where they filmed the
And I
that's where
don't
they
take no
filmed
orders
the,
from
the
no
landing.
woman, by the
The
way.
fake landing. The
Oh,
By
moon
the
Stanley
way, I don't
Kubrick
take no
set?
orders from no women.
Yeah, part of my hubris. Stanley Kubrick. Oh, those are Jay-Z lyrics. Look at that. That's literally a fucking. That's been used. Like, those are like all the.
There's used
all
condoms
the
on that
stuff.
rocket.
Look at that shit. That's the
So-
Skylab.
This show is about machinations, right? And you didn't.
Yes.
This is my imagination.
You would ask questions about what the agenda was, why they would do this. You didn't know why. You didn't know why. Well, let me present why.
Yes. Thank you. That would be so helpful.
So I don't know if I believe in this or not, but many people do, and there's much evidence to prove that they want to depopulate the Earth.
Ooh.
If you've ever heard about the Georgia Guidestones, they spell
I
it
know
out.
about the Georgia Guidestones. They say 500 million people.
Now the people that
The
created them,
original
that paid for them and
Stonehenge.
commissioned them, have now come forward and said there's no nefarious purposes. It's just they just want peace, harmony, and But if you read it, it's contradictory to that. They want to maintain humanity to under 500 million.
Those things.
They want to
Yeah.
guide. Listen to this. They want to guide reproduction wisely. What the fuck does that mean? Vaccines, maybe? Oh shit, we're off of YouTube now. Damn it. All right, that's a strike, but whatever. We're staying on. We're just going to push it. Unite humanity with a living new language. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. See, like that part scares. I don't care what the with is. Tempered reason sounds reasonable, but rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things. So what is
all things?
all things?
Well,
that's a
all,
kind of an
all
open,
things.
Isn't that an open-ended contract of some sort?
I think that the history of the Georgia, what you call stones, is neat. Like the guy was,
Here's where they stick in. Sorry.
anonymous.
Go ahead. No, he was anonymous, but he's since come forward. I got the guy's name up here. Hang on, we'll get to that.
The AR Christian name is alias because it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was an alias. I assumed it was his real name because I'm so trusting. I believe everything I read.
No, he was Christian, so he wanted his last name to be Christian, his alias.
Oh, right.
But there's supposed to be 8 more stones, the 8 moonstones to surround it. So it's going to be more like Stonehenge. And it already has a hole in it for the, what is it, the solstice, equinox, whatever it is. Hey, we're coming up on the winter solstice. So, the day that the sun, S-U-N, dies, and then 3 days later it rises. This is important.
It is to you. I will.
It is to a lot of people.
Right after they get
sun rising after 3 days.
Right when they get.
Does that sound familiar?
A little bit. We'll get to that.
Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Why did you say Merry Christmas? That seems a little bit random.
Yeah.
You would despise.
Don't you mean Xmas?
Yeah.
No, I love Christmas. This is a great season. This is so much fun. I'm gonna go grab some toys and start wrapping them right now.
You celebrate? Do you celebrate Festivus with the rest of us?
No. So you got your Seinfeld reference in.
I gotta get it all out. It's so hard for me to keep my train of thought. I don't want to talk about why at all on the show, but right after they say rule all things and people are like, wait, what? Then they give you something completely agreeable and reasonable. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Like, who would disagree with that? Sounds great, right?
Right. But what about the 7.5 billion people they're killing off?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of nefarious, kind of dripped in with the nice. So, all right, so we agree. I agree with one so far. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. See, first it's like, oh, cool, nations get independence. Then they're like, wait, they have to give up all their independence to a world court.
Right.
And that world court, I believe, is the whole UN, WHO, that whole group.
Yeah.
Avoid petty laws and useless officials. What? I don't understand that one at all.
Streamline government.
We'll say that again. Sorry.
Streamline government.
Streamline. Oh, but who decides who's useless? The officials, because we've decided there's none. So nothing's gonna change there. Balance personal rights with social duties. Balance into what? Or balance as opposed to or equal to what? Everything in itself. Nature. Niceness. What is balance personal rights? With social duties. So in order to gain rights, you need to work for it, and nothing is inherent. That's the social credit score, where you have to earn your way through life by doing little stupid trinkets, whatever the whim of the day is. By the way, let me keep going. I see you. I see you snickering. By the way. By the way, I see you snickering. Prize truth, which for our younger folk means to put forth in high esteem, right? Prize, regard, truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. You want to take that one, Gary?
No,
but why not? I mean, you're gonna have these are rules of the Treaty of the World that the world government's gonna go with. That if you don't follow,
truth, beauty. What about the infinite? The infinite.
Well,
what's infinite?
Go. You
go.
Name
one thing that is infinite.
Right. Well, I believe they mean God.
Well, that was set permit.
Okay. I got you.
I believe they mean God. So you as an atheist, if you don't do number 9, you don't do enough social duties, then you won't gain any rights, and you won't be able to. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Be not a cancer on earth.
You bring up atheists, really, guys. I just have does it seem like atheists are not really actually a thing? They're just kind of just trolling Christianity.
I think that they're spiteful. They since I don't understand it and I think you're dumb, I need to save you. And the irony is you're trying to save other people, so now I need to save you even more. That's where the crusade part of it comes from. But I don't know how to really answer that question. Gary would have to answer that.
Yeah,
you were probably asking him too, by the way.
I was asking whoever had. I'm assuming it's a hard question to answer. I mean, because who knows? I just feel like a lot of people who are atheists just do it just to troll Christianity. But you guys hear about that there was some kind of freaking atheist monument that went up in some Iowa. I think it was Iowa.
I think it was a human naturalist.
It was like a skull or some shit, and then some dude came and vandalized it.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, he knocked it over. It looked like it was a Baphomet. It was like a Luciferian.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
at you.
Most Satanists are actually atheists.
So to wrap up my top 10 here of how to kill humanity. No, we're gonna segue right into that. When you said nature, it's perfect. They say leave room for nature twice. And everything right now seems to be this weird environmental movement. And I'm not saying that picking up your trash is bad, but charging people for, carbon tax credits and that sort of thing, when big business is going to be immune, but little business is going to be stifled. They won't be able to afford it, but big business will. I think they don't really care about the environment, because if they did, the big business in China would have to do it. They just want to control
oligopoly.
All the stuff that the conspiracies is, if we don't jump through all these hoops, we won't be able to live the lives that we're used to. And it's basically all about control, if you ask me, by the way.
By the way.
Oh, that guy's great.
By the way.
All right.
So
roll the clip.
My tasty tidbit for the end, which I'm just going to give a teaser, has to do with eye horror.
Oh, great!
Okay.
But
I don't know how that.
By the way, I'm not playing it till the end. By the way, I'm not playing it till the end. And you have to
Don't
stay
you-
for it, or we'll come over your house, wake you up, and play it. By the way, we'll come over your house and play it.
I actually did go. I did go on Facebook and try to find any
shit.
Stakevich, Ihor Stakevich that's local, and there's actually a couple, and I think they might be related, but it's definitely not him. He's not on Facebook, but it could be like a nephew or some shit.
Oh,
Ihor must be a family name.
super producer's got something. The whole world knows about it, but us three don't for some reason. But we do now.
By the way.
So what are we watching on your screen? It looks like a gambling commercial.
No, it kind of pissed me off because I thought they were going to show a picture of the.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got you.
I thought they were going to show a picture of it. They just show the city hall unless it's in here somewhere. You see a skull of some sort of Baphomet.
Christian topple Satan. It'll pop right up. And then go to images.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
whatever. Satanic Temple of Iowa.
Boom.
The Satanic Temple of Iowa put up a holiday display in the Iowa Capitol building, igniting outrage from religious groups and fierce debate over free speech. But state officials claim, I mean, it is kind of funny. I mean, it is still free speech, right?
There it is on the screen right there.
That's what they put up, or that's just the.
No, this is the exhibit. This is the
left?
exhibit. This is the exhibit he knocked over. Oh shit! I changed the page and you're not seeing it. There it is.
That's it knocked over?
Yeah. There might be a picture.
So they could just stand it right back up. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Just stand it right back up.
Still a statement. It's just not as loud. It's not as loud of a statement as it could have been.
Where do you guys sit with that? Because it is on a weird threshold of like.
I believe in free speech.
Should the guy vandalize it? No, vandalizing anything is bad. But yeah, free speech when it comes to
free speech, but it's not. You can't. Free speech doesn't give you the right to cross the line of vandalize. Like you have the right to do things until you're right.
No, the vandalization thing is one thing, but putting a satanic imagery up
and as far
in a
as
city building.
Morality, no, it's not good. But effectiveness, it was
that's
brilliant.
That's actually against separation of church and state. That's what our country founded on.
If that's a religion, if it's being recognized as a religion, is Satanism recognized as a religion? It's existed for a long
and Gary,
time.
you're misreading that whole thing. It's not banned. It's oh man, help me out with language here.
Sexual
crime,
sequitur.
Secular.
Secular. I got it. Woohoo!
Oh,
the government and the Constitution, the freedom of religion, does not ban religion from public places. It makes it secular, where they're allowed to show it all, actually. But we've kind of twisted it to the term of ban because people get offended by everything nowadays.
Yeah, but again, going back to my comment earlier, what is I guess not atheism, but it's just the Church of Satan. Is that an atheist effigy, or is that Church of Satan type shit?
Do atheists don't believe in Satan?
Right, but I think most atheists are actually atheists because no one would root for the bad guys. That's stupid.
I've mentioned before. There's evidence that says that's if you look at it as a ancient alien type situation or God.
Oh, you're choosing Enki over Enlil?
No, I'm just saying the story sounds like Satan just got fired, and he was kind of disgruntled, and God was trying to keep knowledge away from humans, and Satan was like, "Nah, motherfuckers, you should have this." They had a different.
It does sound like the story of Enki and Enlil.
Sure. Regale us.
From my recollection, people definitely root for the bad guys.
Oh, I like rooting for it's the bad guy. Going back to the NWO.
Ever heard of Darth Vader?
Right.
The bad guy.
Yeah, if you're a successful heel, it's just as good for your paycheck as being.
It's actually more beneficial. Yes and no. Merch sales is the good guy. But everyone likes a good heel. You can't make a good guy without a good heel. A baby face.
Roddy Piper, greatest of all time. The GOAT.
Greatest what though?
I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Greatest quote. I thought you were saying greatest wrestler.
No, Rock and Austin would be the top two talkers.
But those are both good guys.
They had their stint at both, so they were able to do both. They say that a good character is one that can be themselves, no matter if they're a good guy or a bad guy. Their overall who they are doesn't necessarily change, just what their motivation is changes.
I disagree. I think The Rock and Stone Cold were both good guys all the time.
No, The Rock was with the Nation of Domination. He was a heel.
Triple H played both sides pretty well.
The Rock was a heel. Stone Cold Steve Austin was a heel when he was going to get, when he said, talk about yourselves, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. Speaking of religion.
I don't want
he was a heel when he said that. That was against Jake the Snake Roberts.
I could argue against the heel Austin thing because
he left to the fact.
It was a different kind of hero, but
no,
still,
he was an asshole, guy. And then he became a lovable asshole. And then
so what's the debate?
I
don't even know.
Who's the good guy? Who you're saying somebody's always a good guy? Who'd you say that? Who's always the good guy?
Gary doesn't think that Stone Cold Steve Austin nor The Rock were bad guys at any point, and that's how they got their character. That's usually how a good babyface is built, because having just a good guy be a little faggoty, I'm so good, I'm the best. It's a better story when you have rough upbringing.
Stone Cold's heel run. When Austin returned in late 2000, it felt like he lost some of his momentum. Well, by the way, I said some now, and I'm talking about
I think you're conflating his tactics.
Stone Cold was still the top face.
No, he was a heel when he said that to Jake the Snake Roberts
in 2001.
He was shitty in religion. It was a heel. No, this is way before that. No. That's
Stone Cold
to the
heel run
316 when 316 was born.
Says it right there.
I guess when he was coming up, everybody has to play the heel at some point.
I know. No, that's usually how you.
But
develop your character.
Once they brought him over.
Is that why we're supposed to treat Gary like shit? Is he the heel of this show?
No, we just treat him like shit.
Like the dark hero.
I've mentioned so many times, Gary rides a high horse, and he needs to be knocked off of it as much as possible, and it's really hard to. It's a game we like to play. Yes. I play the games. I challenge people to play that game myself. Gary is a superior challenger at that game. I don't know.
All right, I'll start. Which one is the wreath? The one on the left or the right?
That's good.
Christmas.
But remember when Stone Cold poured cement into Vince McMahon's Corvette?
Yes.
That sounds like a bad thing to do. He was a total good guy.
He didn't change who he was. He just changed his motivation in the situation. That's how he stayed true to his character.
Bad guy thing to do.
Yes, but he was getting back at his boss, and boy, doesn't everyone.
Right, and Vince McMahon was playing the perfect heel.
So I was at the Survivor Series when Stone Cold Steve Austin drove the beer truck to the ring, or the Zamboni to the ring, and he freaking bumped the whole ring, and the whole ring moved. The Zamboni. I was at that Survivor Series.
Yeah. I love it when he drives giant machinery.
So I listened to Vince Russo's podcast. Vince Russo is the guy who wrote a lot of this shit, and he doesn't get any credit. Actually, a lot of no writer gets credit. The WWE has this weird stranglehold on all their content. It's very weird. Their workers are deals with DraftKings and shit. Yeah.
Why would you bet on something that's scripted? Wow.
If they changed it, but wasn't it
already choreography is weird.
Wasn't it already destined? I'm confused.
Right,
everything
that's a good point.
So wrestling is real.
Yes, wrestling is
real to a point.
Because there is no choice. It's kismet.
They're really doing stuff.
Kismet.
Yeah.
I can live with that. I still hate it. Hate's a strong
LaPlaza's Demon knows who's going to win.
I have no reason to watch it. And I've tried. And I have watched it at length every Monday for years.
Well, in that exact era, when that shit was airing, that programming was beating the NFL on Monday nights.
When we were watching it, all the what's his name? Even Hulk got the dark beard, and they went to that what was that organization? The NWA.
Hollywood Hogan.
I got you right here.
New World Order.
Whammo.
The music's terrible.
Got it?
Yeah. Yep.
Are we there?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Sound. Yep.
This is the very you had. I'm just gonna kill it there because it goes on for a couple more minutes. We don't need to. It was an interesting era because you had crossover stars, and that really wasn't happening at the time. WCW was like maybe 4 years old, 3-4 years old at the time, and they kind of came up quick, and they were just taking a lot of some of the talent that wasn't getting shined on the WWF at the time. Some crossovers. This is a big crossover, but then there was several crossovers that went back the other way. But
crossover from one wrestling to another wrestling or a different industry. Because
one wrestling to another wrestling.
What's the Patriots tight end? He wrestled recently, didn't he? Gronkowski.
He did. I saw him on the broadcast last night.
Yeah, I think it's been a couple of years, but he did do a thing for a little while.
Gary, I have 2 questions. How old are you, and what do you use to shave your pubic hair? And wait, third question. What's the camera sitting on?
Yeah, I'm curious. Your new setup. Did you just bring the login from outside?
Yeah. In no particular order, I'm 50 years old. Nair. No, that would burn.
Nair, really?
Wow.
I thought it'd be a funny answer.
Okay, sorry.
And this is made to look like snow, but it was all the stuffing that my dog just pulled out of his little chew toy.
What the dog doing?
All of the stuffing.
It looks like a Santa beard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. What's that?
Green chat.
All right, ladies, listen up. As you know, we're looking for
audition.
Yeah, tomorrow.
50 years old. My name is Sally O'Malley. I'm proud to say I'm 50 years old and not one of those gals who's afraid to hide her age, unlike some other gals. And I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50. 50 years old. 50 years old. 50.
Okay, all right.
That's scary every time he says he's 50.
God.
Yeah.
But
she's got way more hair.
That toe, especially with that camel toe hanging out there.
I was gonna say, man, you are amazingly good at stealing my thought. I was gonna say she has more hair and a bigger bulge.
Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sally O'Malley. I'm proud to say I'm 50 years old and not one of those gals who's afraid to hide her age, unlike some other gals.
Woman,
and
I don't listen to women yell.
Stretch and kick. I'm 50. 50 years old.
Oh, you can freaking. She cranks on that shit right there. Not that I'm like, look at that. There it is. Look at it go.
Yeah, it's
like sideways.
Clearly part of the bit at this point.
Droopy. No, I know, obviously. Yeah.
I like the way Danny DeVito is looking right at it too.
He's like, "Fuck yeah."
He can see it from behind her.
Even though she's like a foot taller than him.
I'll say it again. He can see it from behind her, and you both know exactly what I'm saying.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
What the dog doing?
Oh yeah. So,
wonderful.
machination. How often have you guys run across that word in your life?
Never.
Where was it inspired from?
Doesn't it make you think of Ex Machina?
Machination. Resident of Machination.
I reminded me of the Macarena.
What's that?
Is that a serious question?
Is that like
Were
a
you
kind
like
of
not alive during the late 90s?
macadamia nut? What?
Oh, there you go.
Is that what you said?
No, I just thought it was funny that we were playing with all the letter M words that we, masochism, masturbation, like we're Sesame Street. Then this Flagisode has brought to you by the letter M.
Oh, we can roll through them? We should do that.
It'd be really cool if
Yeah, read them off.
an M pop
Read them off.
there.
Hold on, I forgot to. Not that I need to plug it in right now, but I totally forgot to plug in my computer here.
My phone's at 61%, so we're looking good.
Hey, Gary.
Don't you have like a charge cord, or you didn't think
Brady.
that far?
Could you do me a favor and say that again?
My phone is at 61%.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not clear.
Where?
I meant say that what it's sponsored by and shit again.
Oh, this Sesame Street Fladge episode has been brought to you sponsored by the letter M.
Well, that didn't work out as well as I thought. Okay.
No.
That was supposed to be a floating letter M.
And how'd that work out?
I'll just change the subject.
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
All right, here's the fucking swath. Like there was a lot of them, but they're scattered. Here's the swath.
Don't wait. Let's get off YouTube before you show the swath.
Oh no, it's just the list of potential. We had Moon, Migration, Metal, Magma, Mirrors, Mellow, Mortality, Mortal Kombat, Marxism, Macaroni, Maceration, Macintosh, Magnets, Magnetics, Magnets, Malarkey, Milt,
Malarkey,
Myrtle, Myphobia, Mythopic, Mycology, Murdrum, Miracles, Mirage, Mutation, Marriage, Mirage, Matriarchy, Milk, Mediocrity, Monopoly, Moses, Mute, Mediocrity again, Manumission. It sounds like man lunch, but a mission. Manumission, Misothium, MISOTHEISM. That was a Brady word.
Is that a cancer?
Misothiism. I don't know. Manpower, manner, mansplaining, master.
Oh wait,
Messiah.
I know what that means. As opposed to atheism, it means you don't just deny that God exists. You hate the fact that there may be a God.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That goes to another level
of flag.
Yeah.
I believe he's almost there. If he doesn't get everyone on the entire planet to agree with his atheistic ways, he will get, what was it? Mesotheist?
Mesothelioma?
Mesotheist. I put that on everything.
I only know mesothelioma from that one commercial that talks about mesothelioma.
Cancer's
cool
serious
story.
business. And there's no conspiracy that something may or may not be accelerating cancer lately.
Well, so
there's no
we were talking about some stuff earlier
in the pharmaceutical industry.
When we were talking about population control earlier, I did kind of recall my boy.
Yeah?
Why would I be involved in that?
Do that one more time. Can you play that again?
No, I will.
Why would I be involved in that? Why would I be involved in that?
Look at those eyes. Look, you can just tell he's lying just by looking. Like he's like, oh, don't look at me. Why would I be involved in that?
He's got nothing.
Why would I be involved in population control? I don't know why you talking about it all the time, motherfucker, and why you owning farms and getting involved in Wuhan and
he's
shit.
Got some psychological reverse shit trying to make you feel guilty for his sinisterism. Sinisterism Is sinisterism a word?
No, it's not me. It's you.
By the way,
been there plenty of times. It's not me.
He
it's
wants
you.
to kill 7.5 billion people. By the way,
we go back to that video. Go back to that video where he's talking about the population of people.
No. That's no. It's 100% safe and effective. And I said that before, and we got a warning. And I think I made a mistake by saying it now. No, I didn't. I agree with it. The mistake is YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Disclaimer,
YouTube.
the unfiltered and crude proclamation of Jabber's speech. Gibber, folks, listen up. Before we dive Gibber into the circus of crudeness and uncensored banter, here's our no-nonsense disclaimer. Served with a side of flash humor. Gibber,
Why aren't I
bring your
saying
favorite time,
anything?
not a Gibber correct time, all right? In this crazy world, where snowflakes, applesauce, and
Oh,
Jabber
I'm
we're just
saying
trying to
it.
spread some joy without stepping on too many toes. So here's Jabber, article line. Let's get Jabber, the sole Gibber of our discourse.
Are you?
Be it from
Read
guests,
it, Gary.
hosts, or
Read
any
it.
random
Read
loudmouth.
it.
It's a tickle your funny bone, tease your gray matter,
I
and illuminate the
am.
path to a merciful existence.
You
Any
can't
sufferance of
hear
seriousness
it.
is Gibber accidental. Article 2, Jabber everyone equally. We're equal Gibber
What, you
offenders,
can't
all
hear
right?
it?
We don't give a hoot about your Gibber race, religion, or whether you prefer
How do you
cats or
know?
dogs. We're here to roast everyone from politicians to Gibber
I
down
can
on
hear
side
the
cows. No Gibber
theme
safe, not even
music.
grandma's apple pie. Article 3, screw
Yeah, but you just Gary just assumes that it's playing live, even though you can't hear it now.
We're not responsible for any ruffled feathers or Gibber feelings. But hey, if you can take the heat, we promise we'll dish out some belly laughs and maybe a couple of Gibber. Article I Gibber, fake news alerts, details, rumors, and downright lies and hearsay. Gibber is a $3 bill. Any resemblance to real life events or
Oh,
people,
it's
whether
playing
or
live,
not
so don't worry about
purely
it if you
Gibber and
can't hear
probably a
it.
result of us hitting the bottle too hard. We're pretty sure the earth is round, but Jabber, who cares?
I
Article B,
told
Jabber,
you
cause language,
that.
parody, and Gibber are bread and butter. Folks,
Is it
any
playing
reference to
live?
actual people or characters
Somebody
is just
needs
a
to
laugh, not a
check.
reason for a Jabber. We might not be the smartest Gibber in the jar, but we sure know how to
Why
stay out of
is
some
it
trouble.
like
So, in closing, if
high
you made it
pitch?
this far without getting your undies in a
Because we
Gibber,
don't
then
have that
congrats,
kind of
you're our
time.
people. We're just here to crack a few tasteless jokes. Spread some Jabber joy and remind
Oh,
everyone
that's
that
a
life's
good
too short to be
point.
serious all the frickin'
Yeah,
time.
no,
So
I
buckle
get
up,
it.
buttercup, and get ready for
You
a
hear,
long ride
like,
with
I
the
always love them
Fladge Rants.
sped up, like, disclaimers at the end of commercials.
Yeah, which is like gone. You can't read it.
There is a dude that can talk pretty fast, but they cut out like all the spaces in between all the.
So we should give YouTube something though. So is there any final words you would like to say to YouTube that's polite and proper or rude?
Well, you
or-
said don't say swastika on YouTube, but
Don't
did
say-
you notice
don't
that
say
the
what? Don't say what?
swastika
Don't say
on
swastika.
YouTube?
Don't.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Did you know that when the Denver airport was when they broke ground at the Denver airport, early 90s, they like less than 10 miles away, they had a fully functional Denver International Airport that could fully service all the needs of the city. They did not need to spend the $1 trillion building
There's a
the
giant
Denver
wormhole or what?
International Airport, and the runways are shaped like a swastika. Lucifer, the blue statue, the blue horse statue in front of the building, killed its artist, the creator. The artwork is all post-apocalyptic and war, famine, disease. 7.5 billion people dying. The artwork inside is this gruesome future, and then there's a New World Order dedication stone.
New World Order.
There you go.
What's so creepy about that horse? There's nothing creepy about that.
No, that thing's fucking beautiful.
Okay, I don't want to get distracted. One last thing I'd like to say to YouTube
Is that his dick?
please.
Did they mold a dick
Yeah, there's a giant dick.
on that horse?
Please, is it a
But
dick?
why isn't the dick blue?
Wait, we're on YouTube. It's okay. Let's play dick or dildo.
That horse does not have blue balls.
It's always a dick, by the way. Please, by the way, it's always a dick.
By the way, I heard that. Apparently, I heard that.
Please follow
I've
us.
heard that it's never not a dick.
please come out and join us over at Rumble. It's rumble.com/Fladge Rants. All right, bye YouTube.
Yeah, it's like YouTube but better.
Way better.